Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. If you're having a good night or a good day, whatever time it is when you watch this video, okay? I hope everybody is doing fucking dandy, bitch. How am I doing, collective girl? Good. Minding my business. Minding my business to the T. And it's been paying off for me. Staying in my own lane. Like, staying in your own lane, collective, will get you so far. When you no longer try to appeal and appease to everybody else, like, you truly step into your power and your happiness, okay? Because happiness is a very big part of life. And happiness really is internal. I feel like money can definitely create circumstances where an individual can make oneself happy about material things, but when you can be, and that's like structure, that's even like instability, like comfort in your own home, right? Having a home to be comfortable in, like. But the happiness that I'm talking about is the happiness that's literally coming from within you. Like, you just are positive and upbeat, okay? And I feel like that energy is like intensifying because of your ability to have and show gratitude for the smaller things. You're really stepping into a season of just this balanced state of being. And even in the moments that may feel hard, right? Hard to deal with, hard to digest, hard to comprehend. I think the lessons of situations are being taken at face value, and you're leaving what does not belong so that it does not internally affect what is going on, okay? Like, you're not allowing people to take you out of your happy place, which your happy place is your mind. And I feel like lately a lot of people have been projecting a lot of energy to your mind to put you in a negative frame of thought. This could be dealing with self-worth and value, okay? You getting opportunities and chances that other people feel like you were not suitable for, but you still get picked, bitch, okay? um it's just so many different things where you're changing the way that you view and see yourself, because you're no longer basing that off of how other people feel or think about you. It's based off of what you know about yourself and how you think and view and feel for yourself. A lot of people could be making really dramatic changes in their life right now, okay, that other people don't necessarily agree with, but I feel like we're way past being in existence for the sake of what other people want for us. You feel me? Um, yeah, I think it's just a very balanced energy overall right now. And I feel like you know that there really is no battle. And the internal conflict that people have has nothing to do with you. And you're removing the projections of others so that you can really see yourself. So this could be the season of, like, I see a lot of people not going home for the holidays. I see a lot of people not celebrating things traditionally the way that they normally would, because ultimately those things apply a lot of pressure, and the pressure in which it applies takes away from the experience, right? Like when we think about Thanksgiving, like there's so many people that don't have food, access to food. Like, and you think about a holiday like Thanksgiving and people who don't have access to food, or people who don't have families to celebrate with, okay? But you can make anything what you want it to be. Just because the world has made something in a particular way does not mean that you have to attach the same meaning on it. It does not mean that you have to attach the same ideal on it, right? Even when it comes to relationships. Like, I think the idea of a title gives people a false sense of security, when the reality of the situation is, if somebody's gonna choose you, then they're gonna choose you, bitch, every other motherfucking day. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Title or not, okay? But yeah, let's pull cards. The Emperor popped out. Okay, and I really just feel like that's honing one's power. First of all, acknowledging your power, acknowledging how far you've come when it comes to being diligent in accomplishing your goals, when it comes to you mastering yourself in the emotional department, and the logical department, and the financial department, and in the action goal oriented department. It's like a very balanced energy, I feel like, when it comes to masculine energy right now, and I'm really fucking feeling it. Like, I'm definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it, for sure. My eyes look crazy to me. The Tower. Let's see. What's the Tower with the Emperor? Okay, I do see, like, even like people who have been like completely off their fucking path, like completely destroying their life, right? It's like you're at a certain age now where it's not okay. Like, that behavior, that way of acting, that way of conducting yourself is not okay. And you could now be holding yourself accountable for your actions, okay? Or the way that things have turned out for yourself. What's the Emperor? Somebody could be, let's see. Oh, wow. There's some tea here. So somebody at a workplace. Somebody at a workplace. Yo, somebody's about to be speaking truth. Okay, so if you are a business owner, or you are maybe not a business owner, but you're in charge of taking care of the collective, a collective of people at an establishment, there's somebody who's going to be outing somebody for sleeping with them. Okay? Or there's somebody who's going to get fired from their job because people feel as though this person is like, they exhibit scandalous behavior. Okay? Um, this is a very interesting layout. Give me 1 second. Just as somebody's meditating and thinking on something. Yeah, the Three of Cups is right under the Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups. There's some type of like somebody could be trying. I'm really heavily getting this energy where somebody's trying to come up with a plan to make somebody look like somebody's trying to make somebody look like a literal whore. And there could be a group of people who are trying to figure out how they can balance the scales to something. This is giving me some type of scandalous ass energy of like a group of people who have done fucked up shit to you, but they don't want to take accountability for it. They just want to sweep it under the rug, right? So they want to create a scandal around you and like quote unquote cover up that scandal. And like by them covering up that scandal or being there for you or something of that nature, they're gonna use this as like a oh like this is a weird thing that I don't really know how to describe with my human words because it's very strange that I feel like people who are so used to doing fucked up shit to people, oftentimes when you are the only one that's not gonna do some fucked up shit, the one thing that they know that you might break a rule or two about, they'll try to use it to get you to break that rule so that if you break that rule, like they have something on you. And it's like the energy of like being able to use it against you. Okay, but the Three of Cups is right next to the Two of Cups. Okay? The Three of Cups is right next to the Two of Cups. Which I think is interesting. Because it's like, yeah, with the Eight of Swords right next to the Two of Cups. Somebody could have had an individual conversation with somebody that has them now stuck in their head. Whoever the fuck the King of Swords is. Okay? This is weird. Justice, Four of Swords. Two of Swords. Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is weird. This energy is so weird, yo. This energy is so weird. I feel like any type of narrative that people try to paint about you that's not true, okay, and they seem very diligent on spinning this narrative about you, motherfuckers is finna like really give it to this person. And by me saying motherfuckers, it's really this person that's going to be putting themselves in a certain circumstance, in a certain predicament, because of their inability to take accountability for their own actions. It's like somebody wants to bond with you off of sharing the same type of devil energy, the same type of a low vibrational energy. Like, oh, you're into this. Okay, somebody could have overheard a conversation that somebody was having with someone and took it completely out of context. I feel like my collective is very funny. and you do shit just for the theatrics, especially when you're dealing with a bunch of motherfuckers that you know don't fuck with you anyways. Especially when you're doing that, like you be shooting the shit, right, as they say, but you'll shoot the shit with somebody, and they'll think that what you're saying is like true or real, and then they'll take that shit and run with it and try to like paint a whole entire narrative off of you. And I feel like this helps you see the people who are for you, the people that are not. Okay, and not many people think that you're this smart or that your mind works in this way. Like, a lot of people see you as being gullible, and that could be because you are very attractive. But yeah, I feel like the Eight of Swords is right next to the Eight of Cups. Yeah, the illusion. But the Justice card is right under the Emperor. And then the Seven of Cups is right under there. So it's like somebody's making and painting illusions, but these illusions are already seen. There's a group of people that know. There are certain people that know like what somebody's plan is with you, and they're literally going along with it because I guess there's money involved. So they're not going to say anything, but this person feels like, oh, I'm not going to fuck up an opportunity for myself. But little do they know that they're getting in bed with the devil, okay? So they're just maybe not involving themselves. What's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, it's a bunch of illusions and secrets about a family that are getting exposed, okay, and how this family has been working behind the scenes to come up against you, okay, to do things to you. And it's just, I feel like it's not a question anymore of why something is happening. Like, something is definitely known and seen and understood as to why it's happening. And I feel like you know and see it too, and I feel like you're way ahead of the curve, okay? And yeah, that goes back to you're not going to allow. It's like, say like you worked at a company for like forever, and like your identity becomes that company, like your status within that company becomes who it is that you're known for and why it is that people are drawn to you. You're not going to allow that title to keep you in that position, especially if that position is not fulfilling you, okay, and feeding you in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, that's the message.